Hey guys, and welcome back to another Gran Turismo video where we're going to be having a look at the best way to make a lot of money very fast. Now this is a completely legitimate method and it's not a glitch or anything that could be patched by an update. It is completely allowed and not cheating, and this method also has no complicated car setups. So anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so now you're going to need the correct car. Now there's a few you could use, however for the sake of this video I am going to focus on the Ford GT, the 2017 road car variant. Now this car is very good handling wise, because it's definitely not going to spin out on you, and it's pretty easy to drive, meaning even beginners will be able to get solid lap times, which will allow this method to work for pretty much anyone. There's a chance if you're pretty experienced or you've been playing this game for a while that you'll already have this in your garage. Otherwise it's 550,000 credits, which may seem like a lot. However, I can promise you that this method will be paying that back pretty damn quickly. Okay, so now you've hopefully got the right car. You will need to go into the GT League under the campaign mode settings and go into the professional league mode. Now once you're in there, click on the Premium Sport Lounge Race Series, and once you've done that, go to Race 1 of this series, which is around the track Blue Moon Speedway. Now you might be thinking, well, this race only pays 100,000 credits, and you'd be right normally. However, if you can use a handicapped car and drive a clean race, you can boost this to over 300,000 credits. Now to handicap your car, just go into the car settings like so, where you will need to reduce the power of your car. Now as you do this, in the top left where this arrow is pointing, you will see the car class or category start to go down. Now you are aiming to have the highest amount of brake horsepower while still being in category N400. This is very important, so try to get it right. To counteract the loss in power though, you will need to lower the car's weight through this setting. However, you may need to upgrade it first for this to be at its maximum efficiency. From there, there's not much else you need to do. Just simply put it on super softs and go down to the gear ratio settings, where you will need to change it to 320 kilometers per hour for maximum speed, or 199 miles per hour if you're still working out what a kilometer is. Okay, so now you're pretty much ready to race. Now this event is 15 laps long, which seemed a bit daunting at first. However, you will soon realise that these laps are very, very short. I think my fastest lap was about 48 seconds. You can go and see if you can beat that. Now, this event should only take about 11 to 13 minutes, depending on how fast you are. And you are aiming to win this race. However, you must do it as cleanly as possible. Now, a clean race increases your winnings by a whopping 50%, so try to avoid any contact with cars or barriers. This can be a bit of a challenge, so I would advise just trying not to rush overtakes and just in general being careful. Okay, so once you've finished, if you've managed to do it cleanly, you should have 345,000 credits in the bank. Now, as you can see, the handicapped car gave us 130% boost on our race winnings, and obviously driving a clean race gave us another 50%. So the handicapped car is the biggest chunk, so if you don't manage to get a clean race, then you're still going to get a pretty decent wad of cash. And sometimes it's easier to win a race if you're whacking other cars off. Okay, so finally I just wanted to give you a few tips to help you with this race. So first off, you must make sure that you stay in the slipstream of other cars for as long as possible. Now this is going to be most crucial when you're in the higher positions against the faster cars in first, second, third and fourth. But you just need to make sure to stick behind the other cars all the way up until you overtake them. Don't shunt them obviously, but you know, you can gain quite a lot of speed and lap time through doing that. Now turn 1, quick tip to brake just before the 100-meter board. Don't follow the brake warning, it tells you to brake way too early. Just move your car to the inside, clip the inside of the track and then roll it all the way back up to the outside again. Turn 2 is very easy, just put it to the inside and then outside again without braking or lifting off. Turn 3, the final turn, is the one where you can make up all your time. You're going to be faster than all other cars in this race if you can do it properly. brake for a maximum of 2 seconds, and just try and use all the track on the exit. That's pretty much all I can tell you. I'm no professional sim racer, but I hope this helps. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I've tried to make it short and concise as possible. Leave any ideas, any questions in the comments section. I'll try and get back to them within 24 hours. A like and a sub would be absolutely wonderful. I do really appreciate it. Anyway, that's all for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.